in Twitch frame 1. Welcome back to the dev stream. I haven't done it in a minute, so that's it. I got Josh with me. I also have Wilson.
Yeah.
I have my roommate Connor, who will interrupt with saying random stuff usually. And we also have Bree and Purple Twirler, I think.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yep.
He's not really homework for tonight, right?
Tonight, Thursday.
Besides
We had
chapter
the
4.
Yeah, I just didn't do the second half of chapter 4 because I couldn't get the program to work. I literally followed the instructions in the book to a T, and it just didn't work. So I guess I'll just take the zeros on those
I'm gonna
assignments.
switch for tonight. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh wait.
This guy's clock is 1 hour behind.
Huh?
So,
Wait.
He needs to fix his clock.
Yeah, Josh, you need to fix your time zone, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's an hour behind.
If anyone's watching, it's probably at least they're part of the thing, so.
What's wrong with my time zone?
Nothing.
It's-
Wilson was like, why is your clock an hour behind?
It's an hour behind. That's
Oh, that's because frankly you're unaware and stupid. No,
actually
it's just the time because I'm in the central time zone and Wade is
do you actually
Eastern.
believe in like time zones? You're
Yeah, the world is flat.
yeah. Like,
Come
what
on,
do you-
time zones? What is that?
It's a
That's some
government-
round earth shit. I'm sorry.
It's literally a government conspiracy. It's literally a government conspiracy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wade.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to show you.
Uh-huh.
Waiting.
I just realized that this is a really good example of those water fixes I did. Because, you know, in our favorite little game called Sunshine, you
Yeah.
down warp whenever you swim out of water.
Yes.
But, then of course that doesn't happen in this game anymore.
Yeah?
And then whenever you go back in, you start swimming.
So you have fun
Yeah.
time last night?
Yeah, I guess.
I told you I've been playing a bunch of Metroid Prime 2 randomizer, and it does water the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, it's really
That
simple.
was the end of the song.
Gotcha. Well, I wasn't watching, but I was listening. Yeah, because like I have the stream where I'm like watching it, but I'm playing Sunshine, so
yeah. Oh, by the way,
Um,
Josh, I did put your screen in the Twitch stream. So.
nice. But like it's a really simple thing to do. I'm not sure why Nintendo didn't do it. Like, literally all the code is, for like swimming in water whenever you walk back into it, is it literally just checks like it gets
Oh.
your roof. And then it just checks to see if there's any water collision between the roof above you and yourself.
Also, Josh,
That's literally all it
I,
does.
I think I mentioned this before, but I recommend that you make a separate version of water collision that's just using the default logic, because it just makes it so you can make like underwater caves without having while having water above it and stuff. You know?
I mean, you can still do that.
No, I remember there was like something I ran into where I was like, this would work better with regular water.
Well, see, imagine you have water up here,
Yeah.
and then all this is like whatever. If you go down here, you're not going to start swimming because this roof is above you, but it's
Yeah.
below the water.
I
So
don't know. I
theoretically,
remember,
it should be fine.
I remember I was having some problem with it. I forget what it was, but I think there should still be an option for regular water. If that makes sense.
Eh.
Barely know what y'all are talking about.
My response to that is that I think you should get better at making your levels.
Well, I think you should be less of a Josh. Seen that bin. Yep. I've seen that.
What are the tornado things? Like, what are their names? I completely forgot.
Yep. Seen.
They're called Blowy Joeys.
Yeah, Blowy Joey, my favorite Sunshine enemy.
I thought that was the guy from Odyssey, like the typhoons.
Thought that was a what?
I I thought the Blowy Joeys were the thing with like the Typhoons from Mario Odyssey.
No, Blowy Joeys are from Sunshine, obviously. That's
Obviously, okay.
definitely the official name.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely not called Wind Spirits.
Oh. A lame ass name.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. Blowy Joey's just the king of all names. I mean, they did the really goofy names with every other enemy in the game. It's like Strollin' Stew, Smolderin' Stew, Stompin' Stew. Obviously, it's got to be Blowy Joey. We all know that.
I mean, Wind Spirit sounds like the name for a generic enemy in a FromSoft game.
Like a Zelda game or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the title of a Zelda dungeon. It's like the Wind Spirit
Yeah, like
Temple.
Wind Spirit's dungeon. Yeah.
Gonna turn you into my little wind spirit.
Oh.
What does that even mean? What does that imply?
Oh yeah, I don't remember if I showed this off last
I
time,
know, it's
but
making me think of
I
like
did.
the "You're my little pog champ" kind of thing. I was going after it. That's a.
Oh right, I'm still streaming. Oops. You could probably stop doing that now.
Oh yeah, Josh. So I have that dumb map values issue again. So I think you should figure out what they do like once and for all. Just saying.
Jeez, Wade. What are you doing?
I constantly
asking me
run into
for
this issue
help?
with the stages.
What the
You know.
fuck?
Actually, wait.
Also, Josh, how many monitors do you have?
I should probably.
I have one.
No.
I also have one.
I really need like 3, but I've done all my work with 1.
How?
I don't know. Like straight up, everything I've ever done has been on 1 monitor, and it's so sad.
Dude, you only use
Whoa.
one monitor?
I've always had one.
I only use one
Josh.
monitor.
That's sad.
It is sad.
We need a GoFundMe for monitor 2. Yeah, you know that Ukraine woman needed the GoFundMe to live, but I think this is more important than people
We
living.
just-
Having
we
2
just-
monitors, way more important.
We just do a GoFundMe, and it's just like monitor 2 needs a home.
Yeah, exactly.
We need
This
to
is perfectly good
fund
empty
the
space on
money
my
needed
desk.
to get it in Joshua MK's home.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys enjoy the song that I showed you guys?
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, not that one. That one.
Oh my gosh. It wants me to start a demo camera? What the fuck?
You know, if Uncle Nate was here, he'd say, "Oh, it's okay. You can start my demo camera anytime." Ha ha ha.
Yep.
Ah. I don't know what to do. Right now.
Alright.
You and me both.
Josh, what needs to be done? Is there anything that needs to be done, like music-wise, or no?
I mean, you could make
Um,
like actual like music for like the vaporwave stages. We don't have anything for that yet.
Fair.
Also, we don't have any music for like a bunch of stages.
Which I might need a list.
A
No,
bunch of
hold
them,
on, hold on.
a lot of them,
Hold on, Wade. Hold on,
a couple
Wade.
of them,
Hold on, Wade.
and also
Hold on,
many
Wade.
of them.
Hold on, because I have it on my phone.
Iron deficiency.
Where is my phone? Oh, it's right here.
Was that your boot up sound effect?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh. I thought it was Josh's phone for a second.
Oh, Wade.
I mean, my
Yeah,
my
that's what I'm looking
ringtone is
for.
like the do do do
That's
do
what
do
I'm
do.
looking for. Heck yeah. Okay. That's great. That's great.
We don't have songs that need to be done on the Trello board. I meant to look at that. I haven't looked at the Trello board in quite a while.
Wow.
That's surprising, considering I made it.
You know, I think I remember looking at it a whole one time, and then I haven't looked at it since.
Good job, Wade.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of my team.
We're so organized, guys.
Well, time to mess with the map value for the next 30 minutes until I get it to work.
Okay.
Actually, I should probably write down them before I change them.
Now, I don't know what half these would be. Like, I'm trying to get an idea in my head. For some of them, I can get that, but like, I feel like Worship Island would be cool. Am I supposed to say the names of them? Am I allowed to do that?
In what
Oh wait,
context?
Like, am I allowed to say the names of the stages?
Oh, speaking of Worship Island, do you remember that like dude who like made that composition for Worship Island that sounded really good?
Oh yeah.
I actually figured out how to track him down through like Twitter and found his Discord account, and I DM'd him, and he was even active in the SRB2 community. But
Really?
yeah, and he just never got back to me, so I was just like, dang, kind of sad.
Darn.
Alright, let me get a screen cap of that first.
I realize how much stuff we send, like, every day. Hey, look, it's my old account. It is now gone. What are you looking for, Josh?
You'll see when I get to it.
Is it that?
Nope.
Do you know who sent the file?
Sorta.
Because you can also type that in the search box.
Yeah, I know. I just got to, because see, there's like a few different people that would have uploaded it, and I'm too lazy to guess them. Which is exactly why I'm taking much longer manually searching.
At
Just
least it's
whatever.
gonna be done. Whatever works.
My favorite Discord member, deleted user.
Yeah, it's always weird seeing old people that you like can actually remember who they were, just like having deleted accounts.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I was checking my Discord DMs, and there's this friend from high school who I was good friends with, but I just didn't want to be friends with him after high school. And I was like, who's this deleted user guy? And then I looked up and I'm like, oh yeah, it's him. And I was just like, I'd never want to see this kid again. But
Alright.
Oh, someone. Oh, that's what you were trying to find.
yo,
I can't
Tempo?
get over that.
Tempo here?
Tempo here in Robotic Spirit.
Thank you for
I'm
not
going to listen.
crashing. Oh my gosh. I love it when it works first try.
This is our Vaporwave song.
I showed you this stage already, listener.
Yes, you did.
Did I show you my custom objects? I made some custom cool objects. Look at it, it's a moon.
I'm not gonna lie, the
holy shit.
Vaporwave song is pretty good bop.
And then also,
You're not lying.
instead of cube, it is now donut cube. Donut cube.
Wade.
How'd you remove the filling?
Hi Tyronus, what's up?
Wade.
What's up?
Listen to the song.
Let me pause it real quick then. Hold on.
It's literally our Vaporwave song.
Oh wait, did we already have one for it?
Yes,
So,
that's what I was looking for.
Look to my left. Oh, you're right. That is my roommate. Wow. Unbelievable.
I do like this.
I don't hear it, Josh.
It's in VIP.
Oh,
mode,
wait, that's right. I thought.
Jeez,
Never mind.
jeez,
I
wait.
don't know why I boosted
the
up.
I'm so annoyed. Oh my gosh.
Is anyone actually watching the stream right now?
Which stream?
Like, wait, stream.
I am.
I mean, like, other people besides us.
My roommate jumped in it for the lulz, so.
Mr. Wilson.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I finished this last time on stream, but you go climb up the platform and you jump over the other thing.
Gosh, you might not want to stream
cool.
that.
It's cool, trust me.
I really don't care.
What if someone gets your email?
I honestly, I could care less right now. I also had my password masked, so it's fine.
Okay. Wade. What is Wade
Yeah?
doing? What's Wade doing?
I am doing things, like getting the map value to not crash the stage, and I did that, so, you know.
Almost dies.
Never died. Never once have I ever fallen off a platform. Ever. That's the whole point, Connor. You don't have to take it literally.
Bro, how'd you get that, like, one new phase of the cube?
He made it.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I should probably animate the water. Get the animated water going. It'll be awesome.
I need to learn how to use Blender.
I feel like animated water is what we'll do today. That is a time waster.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes.
Wow. Cool, Connor. That was really gross.
Hmm.
Sounds like Connor's just testing the waters.
Ba-dum-bum.
Wait, Connor, are you Connor right now, or are you the other one? Are you? There was one time Connor literally just faked having a deep voice, you know?
He can do that.
Yeah, he did it a couple
Last time we
times.
tried that, his voice got so shut up that he got like those for a week.
Alright. No, there was one time, I think I was actually in Discord with Josh, and I was talking, and then you went into Discord as well. I don't know if you're just trying to act like you were cool because I was doing Discord things. But you started talking to people in Discord, like, yeah, what's up? And then I'm like, Connor, you don't have to like pretend to have a deep voice. And then afterwards you're like, fuck you, Wade! It was kind of funny. But, no, yeah. Oh, anyways, the reason I asked is because, oh, dang, why I forget. You know, I'll Wilson, you don't remember that thing I said was gonna...
What are you talking about?
Never mind,
He's
I
being
can't.
Connor.
I was gonna ask his alter ego something, but I forget. But I remember saying it when you came in the room or something, if you remember it.
I remember you saying something like that. So.
Yeah, if not, it's whatever. I'll ask it to him another time.
You just haven't thought of it.
Hmm?
You just haven't thought of it.
Yeah, a little bit,
Do I know what I've been watching that you remind me of when you were talking about altars again?
what you watching?
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's one of Marvel's shows based off their comics. Moon Knight is he has DID.
Oh, really? Is that?
Yeah, so
Oh.
one of his identities is just like the normal self, the like average citizen, and then one of his other identities is actually the avatar of one of the Egyptian gods who's like a mercenary.
So it ain't DID,
and
it's
then he's
possession.
And then, although it hasn't been explicitly shown, I'm pretty sure he has a lot more personalities than that. I know he has many, many personalities in the comics, so.
Oh, hell yeah, he does.
That's actually kind of cool, but also at the same time, I don't want them. I don't want
Crazy
people to
Jane of the
misconstrue it as, like
Marvel
glorifying
universe.
info, like the idea and shit.
Oh, it's not glorified in the show at all. In the show, it's shown to be, like, as it is, a disability thing that's
It is
causing
actually
him
pretty
to have
accurate.
actual, in real life issues, such as losing a girlfriend, losing his job, and other things because of the multiple personalities.
Okay, I thought they were like hyping it up, like, oh, this guy has DID, therefore he's a superhero.
No. No, that's just the little Marvel sprinkles on top that they usually do with all their characters.
The only shit I can do is parkour. I wish I had superpowers. I'd beat y'all to hell.
That's right. I need to go first. Does Serena have it? No, he probably.
Okay, so I'm thinking jazzy. So I don't know what fucking jazz plugins I should get though.
So, what you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Besides streaming.
There you go. You found out. I'm hacking Sunshine. That's it.
I'm just gonna look up jazz. Totally getting this legally.
Who was watching the stream anyways?
A couple people sometimes, and then more people watch it on YouTube later.
Dope. Other people are gonna see this.
It depends.
Bullshit.
They usually get 100 views or so. I don't know how long
thank
people.
God you're not popular.
Why? What? Why? What's wrong with me being popular? You'd be jealous.
No, I don't want people knowing you.
That's fine. You know, I'm not big enough that people would know you.
Like, fuck. I want him to be known as the Jekyll Hyde complex.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. The only thing people know you for is being the guy I always do Sugma jokes on.
Remember to do that on him.
Yeah.
The moment he gets out, I want you to do that.
Absolutely.
Just do a whole
Just for
fucking,
you. Just for you.
Just do a whole fucking string of them.
Absolutely. You know, Sugma, Ligma, and Gulpin, I get him with those all the time. All three of
You
them.
think he'd know by now?
No, he doesn't. It's
You
weird.
think he'd learn
yeah,
already,
yeah,
though?
you know, right? Yeah. Nah. One day maybe he'll remember it. What stage am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for Bianca. Bianca has it. I'm dumb.
Very dumb.
Go folder.
How about Dragon?
Oh yeah, Good Time Dragon. That's a really good video
Oh, who
game.
joined?
It's. Oh, whoa, your mom.
Holy shit.
Good try.
Hey, Shadix.
Hi, Shadix.
Yo. How's it going? Oh, actually, do we want to jump to regular VC? That way other people can join if they want, or do we want to just keep it in VIP for now?
I think I'll keep it in VIP, for me at least.
Alright.
I don't know about everyone else though.
Bianco. Map of J. Object. Where is Bianca Water?
What's the date on this?
Oh, that's right. Bianca Water's not even in here. That's it. Map. What?
Oh, now it works. What the bloody hell? Damn face ID doesn't recognize me. It's the same body. Think
Map. And pastry now. Awesome. And that'll just work because it's sunshine.
Gee, it sure is written that a bird in the hand is worth 2 rupees.
What?
A bird.
Precisely.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 rubies.
Yes. Everybody
Hmm.
wants to be
Too
my
bad they can't get
enemy.
lamp oil, rope, and bomb with rubies though.
Spare the sympathy.
Yeah. But I'm ready. Okay, good night. Waiting for the time. Tell you what it's like to be worth it, and I might tell you you're the great. But once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Bear the sympathy. Everybody wants to be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. How'd you remember?
My enemy.
What?
Connor has amnesia.
Okay,
Yeah,
hoping that
no,
somebody pray for
no,
me.
yeah, I was gonna ask,
Hope me.
cause you have a normal voice, but then Connor has like the gay boy voice. So are you straight or is it both gay?
I can't rap that. Eventually I'll be
I'm too white for rap.
Yeah, pretty much. It'd be
Yeah,
cool
he's
to
not
actually
gay.
be able to rap that part
Yeah, okay.
properly.
He's like half gay.
Josh.
Well, half gay or full gay?
Hole's a hole.
What?
A hole's a hole.
Josh.
So is
What?
that pansexual then, or what is that?
What?
Is coming up.
I don't-
care. I like
oh.
pussy. I like dick.
Okay,
I'm so
works
confused,
for
what?
me.
Yep.
Works for me.
Cade wants an album is coming out.
Oh, jeez.
I
I mean, on that subject, I kind of did get like a $300 microphone and like $150 headphones
Oh yeah.
and like an actual audio interface that's going right now even.
Yeah, you haven't cut out yet, so that's a good change.
And like a boom stand or whatever. And so I also got like some DAWs,
What was that audio
like
program?
Ableton
John?
Live.
Oh. You make some music, Josh.
It's just a matter of me actually learning how to use these really.
And me and Purple can probably help.
But my recommendation if you don't want to spend money is Cakewalk.
I got FL Studio.
Yeah. But for those who don't want to spend money,
Totally legally.
I got FL Studio, but I never paid for it.
Same.
Like using the demo.
oh yeah.
I just pirated it all.
See, Cakewalk is free, so you just get the whole thing, and it's been pretty good so far.
One might say
make
it was a
myself-
cakewalk.
It's okay. My favorite little thing, and I'm gonna quickly make a clip of it and send it so you can hear it, is I can make myself sound like an electric guitar. No joke. Hold on, I just gotta find the right stuff. I gotta remember which one it was.
Make sure you're streaming the audio.
Oh yeah. Which I actually am not sure if it would let y'all hear it doing that. We'll have to see. You. Okay. It's already very dramatic. Cause see, I can hear the changes, so now I sound very, what's it called? Crap. I can't remember. But either way, it sounds already very electric-like. So I'll switch my window to this and see if maybe you can hear it. We'll try Cakewalk first and then the actual plugin itself. Are you able to hear it?
No.
No.
It's just my normal voice? Okay, hold on.
Yep.
If you can't hear it from here, then I'll just have to upload audio clips.
Yep. You're gonna have to.
That's fine. Alright, I'll switch back the screen, and then I'll record something, and we'll get get it all done. Now see, this isn't the exact effect that I had. Also, has this been playing the whole time? Oh, wouldn't you know?
The fuck is this?
What's up?
I was looking
Anyways,
on Twitter, I found this
I'll be right back.
guy.
I'm gonna find the exact one that I had that made it
made
sound
these
specifically
horrible
just
fossil reconstructions
awesome.
of dinosaurs, and they're
Okay.
like probably the most wretched shit I've ever
Okay.
laid my eyes upon. What? Okay, okay. I'm gonna find it on. What the? What? Fucking get out.
You want to send that to me on Discord so I
Yeah,
can put it
sure.
on the stream?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I believe it was that.
Like, what the fuck is this? This is like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. Come on, don't log on me. There we go. Die.
Yeah, this shit.
Yeah. That's really weird. Yeah. No, I don't have. Where? Which ones? I gotta remember exactly which
They're
one I
mine,
had.
actually.
There's, because a lot of these do like just basic
Yeah, that's the point.
effects, but then there's one in particular that straight up just sounded like an electric guitar.
Yeah, no, we were
would.
joking. We were joking about that.
You could do that.
No,
He
yeah,
would
for
give it to
real.
you.
Cause like he puts everything in that drawer. Like
Yeah.
literally, one time I went there, I checked out the drawer. There's trash in there, underwear, and then also items, all in one drawer. I don't know, just like stuff like a cell phone charger or something. So like, imagine putting your cell phone charger in the same place as your underwear, in the same place as your trash. Like, it's just kind of gross, you know?
Sounds like his dad.
Sounds like a what?
That's the effects racer.
Oh, your dad's also kind of funky. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, I know I can find it.
Yeah, it says here in Wikipedia. David Peters is an American paleoartist known for his fringe views on prehistoric animals, particularly.
Speak up a little bit if you want.
David Peters, born in 1954, is an American paleoartist notable for his fringe views on prehistoric animals, particularly pterosaurs, which he promotes via his blog, The Pterosaur Heresies, and website reptileevolution.com's. Reception to
History ASMR.
Yeah, history ASMR.
Reception to Peters' ideas by academic paleontologists has been universally negative. Christopher Bennett described Peters' reconstructions of pterosaurs as outrageously bizarre, like Dr. Seuss's imaginary animals.
Oh my gosh, it totally is! That's the best quote. That's a good quote. That's a good quote. Yeah, which one of these guys gets turned into a Thneed?
That's not it.
Try to find
That's
your
pretty good.
words.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's more of this shit.
Yeah, feel free to send more.
It's something.
That is something.
Here's someone trying to recreate like the art of the reconstruction of this. I'm gonna
Yeah, I just figured that maybe the fan would get picked up with the audio. I don't know.
yeah, this thing.
That's about it.
Does it screw up the audio?
Probably if it's loud, but it's probably fine at that level, right?
Is it? Can we open the windows?
Yeah, we can do that.
Why do you keep the curtain down all the time?
I don't know. Connor likes it dark.
So that's terrible.
Also, I do like it dark when I'm sleeping, so it's nice to have it down when I'm sleeping.
I usually keep my windows up because it wakes me up in the morning.
Yeah,
Helps
that's
me
fair.
get up.
I mean, I can wake up to anything, so I just set the alarm. What was I do? Oh, that's right. Import. So imported fun stuff. Alright. Whoa, look at that. It's Isle Delfino.
Can't
Oh,
quite
wow.
find it.
It's
So annoying.
it's supposed to be a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be
When
a
you said
dinosaur.
Dr. Seuss, I did not think you meant
It
literal.
really is.
I did not think you were being literal on that.
This looks like a Metroid Prime enemy.
A Metroid what?
A Metroid Prime enemy.
Now, that looks
Yeah,
like
that's
an
what.
acid
That's the
trip.
dehydrated Chozo.
That looks like the personification of an acid trip.
Dehydrated Chozo Warrior 2.
Yo!
So that's like still water. Nothing of this is like. Okay. You know what? You know what? Let's go.
Dude,
what
the bloody fuck?
These
Please.
are horrible. What,
This is what they did with dinosaur
what is
bones.
this?
That's what they did with the dinosaur bones?
Wait,
Yo!
what?
No, like, what is this?
That is, that's my uncle. He's a little bit of a crackhead. Literally.
So,
His head's kind of cracked.
I've got to see this shit. Yo, you've got to
this
see
for?
this.
I'm gonna actually go on
No,
this.
just send it to just send it to my, just send it to the
Yeah, send it
phone
to Connor and
with
tell him
no
we finally
context.
discovered another
No
one of his kind.
No, just give no context. He will
Be
He will
funny.
just look at you like you're either on
No,
crack.
no, we send it to Connor and we say, look, we finally found another one of your kind. That's like very, that's like the rudest thing you could possibly say.
No joke, but this shit, that would make sense.
Yeah.
On
Do they
Wikipedia,
know about my-
the dude's
do they know
website
about my
was
serious
listed.
You probably don't want to mention that.
A fucking lizard.
Yeah, Connor's a lizard person.
Ocean,
It's okay. He's out of the closet now. Lizard person confirmed.
No, I'm just Connor's. I'm just the personification of Connor's lizard's brain.
Still not quite what I had before. That's annoying.
Oh, this is something that. This looks like some shit from the 90s.
Bloody fuck.
Look at the formatting on this website. This is
How old is the formatting? I don't see now. That is very old formatting. So you know, send me that website too. I want to show that on stream.
okay.
We could go through that for a couple minutes. That'd be fun,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fun diversion. All right, our first fun diversion.
Fun diversion.
Oh, look! Oh yeah, this is the dehydrated Chozo. Everybody. Dehydrated Chozo, and this is my uncle from earlier. Say hi to Larry, my uncle Larry. About reptile evolution. Nothing can. Oh no! 504 gateway time out. Cringe. I'll post the link again. It'll probably work for me.
It worked on mine.
Yeah, no, it's not working.
That is weird.
That's funky.
Okay. I guess I'll go with this, just to, so I'm not wasting too much time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing as well. That's weird. This website is broken.
Tell me if you find anything really good. Just say it into the mic. Yeah, because that'd be fun. Which one is better? Probably this one. I should be in sunshine.
The harmonic
Check.
electric guitar moment. Okay. I'll record with this.
Please don't crash. I
This'll
don't
work.
remember what I haven't done that for. Yeah, I probably had something stupid in there. No, that makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh? Hey, he didn't crash.
Oh. We'll just do that. Let me explode.
Yeah, that's a good enough waterfall, I guess. It'll do. That'll do. We'll do that.
Associated with the sound of falling sand. Alright, should be done. Yeah. It's pretty weird. Just how much you can do with these things. Okay. It's not as good as what I had the other day, but it's close enough so it gives a good example.
That sounds really blown out.
Exactly. It's not as good as what I had the other day. The other day it straight up sounded like an electric guitar. I just can't remember how I had it set up.
What? How is there two? There's two. That is resource consuming.
Another one of my meme ones I did here is Sparkle Mountain.
How dare you consume extra resources, Nintendo? What is this game, rushed?
And I'm never gonna... Yeah. And I'm never gonna stop, yeah. It did get unusually quiet in here though. Wait, can you say something?
Hi, I'm saying something.
Okay, okay, I can still hear you.
Yeah.
It's just after Purple Twirler saying that and there's just dead silence.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
fine. We can be silent sometimes. Nothing wrong with silence.
You ever think about how like birds are reptiles?
I try not to think about it.
That's just like a weird fucking thing to think about. You don't like
Birds are
look at
reptiles.
you don't like you don't look at a bird and think.
Wait,
"Damn,
wait. Well, didn't they figure out that the dinosaurs have feathers now and stuff?
Yeah.
Isn't that's kind of funky? you
yeah,
know?
that's also interesting. Like,
Now we get to look back on all the old dinosaur movies and stuff, and we'd be like, "Wow, they're idiots. They didn't know it was a bird." Haha.
Excuse me, sorry.
Dang, everybody's burping like except me. Everybody's being icky and gross and burping.
Sorry.
Alright, anyways.
Icky and
Potion
gross in the
rotation
comfort of
scale.
our home.
Alright, that should just
It's
this
like
should
a
just
steal
work
of a
because I
deal.
suck. This should just work because that's how it works, obviously. There's never been a single problem with Sunshine before. It's never crashed once.
Yeah.
Uncrashable game, one might even say. Perfect game, actually.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck? You questioned it for a moment.
Yeah.
How could you?
Desktop. Beep, boop, bop, boop, bop. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. New custom. Export. Perfect. And go live. Windows, please. Oh my gosh, that's fine. I can do it this way. .xv. New custom. I didn't name it new custom, right? New custom. Yep.
Is there a snake in my boot?
Alright, it works. I have to put in my speakers for some reason, but at least that's a solution.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That many there's a snake in my boot.
It must be.
Where's the snake?
Must be.
It's in here. There it is. Get out of here, skeletons. We don't need any more skeletons. Enough of them in Minecraft. Oh, they're all.
Now, are you sure about that?
Yeah, skeletons do not deserve to be in sunshine.
That's pretty crazy.
The dark shine probably needs to be modeled, right? No, wait, didn't Nate make that or someone else?
That was right.
I betcha your mom made it. Ha
Ha
ha.
ha ha ha, you got me.
Oh my gosh.
But did anyone make the dark shine model yet?
Yeah, something tells me Uncle Nate's gonna do that.
Alright. Yeah, Nate is supposed to do it, and he kind of like mostly did, but there's some tweaks that he needs to do that he hasn't gotten around to.
Alright, this will work. First try, no problems. Wow, it did work first try, no problems. Wow. You know, I was really expecting
Wow.
it. I was really expecting it to not do that.
Wow, that's kind of crazy, Wade.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy. Sometimes you get better. Sometimes you actually improve. But will it crash in engine though? Will it crash in engine?
Hey, you know Kim Kardashian is waging war on Roblox?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Yeah, fuck Roblox. Did you hear the whole shit with Roblox, by the way, Wilson?
oh, what happened?
Roblox does like child labor.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I know
that
about
thing?
That.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's
Alright.
been on my mind. Kim Kardashian's child, whatever their name is,
Okay.
they're on Roblox. And
Yeah.
while on Roblox, they...
Northwest is on that shit.
What?
Northwest, that's her name.
Yeah, yeah.
Southeast?
Sort of southeast.
No, her name is literally Northwest from Kanye.
East Central?
Weast.
Weast, yeah, Weast,
Yeah,
Weast.
The child, their name is Weast.
Yeah,
They
Weast.
they were on Roblox,
Uh-huh.
and while they were on Roblox,
You're
they got
bullying a child.
they got an ad, and what was in that ad
Mhm.
was Kim Kardashian sex tape.
Oh no, that was fun.
on Roblox,
That's
there's just an
amazing.
ad for that.
Yes. And like Kim
Pay
Kardashian.
10 Robux to get your Kim Kardashian porn.
And Kim Kardashian, she saw this and she was completely
I mean-
and absolutely shook by this. And now
Like
she's
crying like a motherfucker.
and now she is attempting to sue Roblox and probably their holding company if they have one.
Yeah, they have too much money, so I'm all for team sue them.
Yeah, sue them bitches.
And then she
Let's go,
says
Kim
If anyone
Kardashian.
can
Let's
sue
go.
them, it
Pop
would be
off.
Kim.
Pop off.
and then she says, I have all the time, all the money, and all the resources to burn them all to the fucking ground.
Do it!
That's amazing.
Um,
They're just she's like Kim's just sitting here like like, oh my god, I've made like these bad decisions and now my child has seen them and I'm shocked. I'm horrified.
oh yeah, that
The
also has gotta
state
be a
of
big voice
America.
for the kid. Seeing
I'm
his
going
mom
to make
like
sure
on
that
the
this
website.
evil
Yeah.
corporation
That's-
never touches a mother's child again.
Like just seeing your mom with.
I mean, it was kind of Kim's fault for allowing her child on the internet to
No.
do things.
Yeah, I
Bad
mean,
maternal.
I don't know. I think it's cool like kids on the internet. The internet's fun.
Yeah.
True.
As long as you watch them every once in a while, make sure they're not.
Yeah, you gotta watch your
Like
kids.
doing porn.
No, I mean you can watch porn. I don't care.
And if your mom's on that porn.
I don't know. I mean, moms can like porn.
No, if your mom is in the porn.
Imagine.
No, I don't want to see that. No.
I feel like
That's gross.
I feel like being Kim Kardashian's child is like absolute hell because like if you just try to start beef with anyone, they're just gonna pull up your mom's sex tape.
Hey, well.
Nice argument,
Only
but
my
yours is
mom
mom.
didn't make a damn sex tape.
Nice
Hey,
argument,
didn't
but
crash.
unfortunately,
Oh
your
my
mother.
gosh, everything working without crashing?
It's just like you killed my sister and brother. At least my mom didn't make it.
Nice argument.
OMG,
However, have you
you
seen your mom
killed
getting
my
her black
mom.
backbone out?
GG. No read.
Yeah.
I expect 200 in my bank account by the end of the night for that one. Where's the water though? I probably should have checked that. At least it's not bad.
I just heard that. Who's listening to that? I'm never gonna stop.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't aiming for the platform. The Toy Story.
I'm never gonna stop.
I didn't know Josh could go that high.
Oh, I can easily go that high. Sometimes I can go as high as like a D6, and in fact, I'm hitting a A6 right now. Maybe it's really more like a B, or not A6.
How high can your
More like B flat 5. I mean, a B flat 5. I'm hitting that like now pretty easily, and it's just because of Discord.
Dude,
You
fall
can't
off
hear
your
it.
chairs even
And
though you're
no,
not regular, Connor?
the D6. I mean that. I mean the D6. I'm just saying right now I have a B flat 5. And I accidentally said
Where's the water?
B flat 6.
Anyone wanna discuss FNAF lore?
I can also go into the first octave of
My own
harmonics.
Where's the water? Where'd it go?
Yeah. Not really. Not really happening right now.
Where's my gosh darn water?
You know what? This will be better for you. Okay, so I've shared this
Oh, it's
clip
here.
like twice
It's
so
wrong
far.
now.
So in this, if you skip to like 30 seconds, you'll hear a solid first subharmonic, and I believe it's an A1. Maybe it might be a B flat one.
I called your name twice and then I said Willy Wonka and you respond to that.
What do you want to do? Okay. You save that. Now
check
save
the
the
text.
position.
Okay.
Alright.
What did you text me?
Again, but let's. Oh, I didn't add the rotate. That makes sense. There we go.
Yeah, that definitely
Now
hit
we
different
go.
with headphones on.
Now we go.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you listen to it on like monitor speakers or phone speakers, it's very like it's like very washed out from all the audio overlapping itself, but whenever you listen to it with proper headphones, it sounds a lot better.
Map.
You.
Please.
You.
Josh, in space.
Yo.
Gosh, in space.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm. I can imagine
So
that.
the first part with the overtones, that's like what kind of part of space does that make me think of?
Yeah.
Makes
there
me
it
think
is.
of like
You can even see it.
colorful
Alright,
nebulas
so
and
let's
stuff.
go back and
Yeah.
check the B
And then the latter part with the subharmonics, that's like black holes and shit. No, you know what's chilling though, Shadex? I'm gonna switch my screen for this one for you. What's chilling is listening to basso profundos and like Russian octavists for like black hole scenes and stuff. So hold on. Which I would hope you know what a basso profundo is.
Are you kidding me? Blender, why would you do something so incredibly
We're gonna see
stupid?
if that pulls it up. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. This is it's just chilling. I love this scene with the octavists singing. If you're listening to it, of course.
Please don't crash. You're gonna crash. I know it. You will do it. You never don't crash.
I can see where you got the inspiration from.
Yeah.
No, it ran out of memory. Or did it? Or did it? Hey, we're still good. We're still
It's just so like it's like I was saying, it's very chilling, very inspiring too. Like straight up, if I'm falling into a huge celestial object like that, I want to be listening to the deepest voices on earth going through very melancholy singing like that.
I
Just
wanna
like
hear
that.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's so weird. I always get a different feeling whenever I see that video, just because of the way it is. But like those people, they're basso profundos, the ones that are going real deep there. They're people who can, in their regular talking chest voice, go down to like mid first octave G1 kind of stuff, and that's what was that weird, very deep voice was a basso profundo. And like my subharmonics, they go as low as like the comfortable low point of like projectable choir ready notes for basso profundos. So like they can across choir in a chamber or whatever, chest notes that are lower than what I can subharmonic. You and like my voice is an entire octave higher than what theirs is. Because like I can go full voice down to a G2, and they can easily go to G1. So that's an octave. Like you go C, B, A, G, and then G is about where I start to cut off. F, and then down. You can already hear it's going out. My voice is tired from today. But G is generally my low point. 106. I didn't know that music appreciation was Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that even fits the Donkey Kong 64 100% completion.
And so, like, I can kind of emulate it through a chest fry or fry.
What are you doing?
Just like my normal chest voice is like
Why does it have to
And
be
it goes
cursed every time?
then I can also chest fry.
Yo,
and then
Wilson,
fry
check out
it.
my amazing
So
work.
it's like
It's- This is really cursed.
Funny water.
It's just funny water.
yeah.
It's not even moving. But it's like slightly moving. What the frick is it doing?
It's being funny.
I wish it wasn't funny.
There's also inhale, which is like
What do you think the water would taste like?
What, it probably tastes like water.
Well, like, what do you think that water would taste like?
No, probably like a unsugared Coca-Cola. Like the flavors of Coca-Cola, but without any of the sugar. And no artificial sugar either. That's probably what it tastes like.
That sounds brutal.
What is it doing though?
I never have been in choir.
What is it doing?
Nice.
I also was homeschooled, so it's even less socialization.
It's your whole
Why?
self-taught.
Why must
Pretty
all
much,
good things
honestly.
come to such a painful end? I thought it would work first try, and it did, but it didn't.
I was homeschooled since mid-kindergarten.
You know what?
Yeah, I was public school till mid-kindergarten, and then I was pulled out and homeschooled all the way up to graduation. I graduated at 16 because I got 2 grades
This
ahead.
better not be a you
And
dog.
I also used to help
This
my
is a
oldest
you
siblings
related
with their
dog. I am
school.
gonna be
You
mad,
know,
except not
Because
theirs.
they were in grades ahead of me, and I was helping them do it. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but it's just funny to me.
You're smarter than public education.
Like straight up, there's times, where like my brother, who is 3 grades ahead of me, would be like, "Oh, I don't know how to figure out this problem," so I'd go over there and I would help him do it.
See, but Josh, is that because public education is bad, or is that just because you're a smart guy? Because I think it's more just because you're a smart guy,
I mean, that was homeschooled, not public education.
or whatever. I was just saying.
I think it's because my oldest brother struggled with math a lot, and my older brother, you know, tempo, rhythm, Kyler, he's at the core smart, but he's just way out of practice because he stopped trying a long time ago. So, that would be his case, because he just didn't really have the motivation to get through math beyond bare minimum, so I would help him out.
Nice.
Now, of course, the only reason why I could do it in the first place is because I was 2 or 3 grades ahead of where I was at, but that wasn't the sole reason why.
No, that's not. That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Oh my gosh, it's gonna crash now. It's gonna crash. It'll crash.
By the time I graduated, though, I was equal to my older brother. Like, he started out 2 grades ahead of me because he was 2 years older. And we ended up graduating at the same time.
You caught up.
I said we ended up graduating at the same time, me and him.
I said you caught up.
Oh. And then,
That's cool.
and it kind of made him a little bit upset because we had to share a graduation party.
You couldn't bring over his older friends.
Well, here's the thing: we're homeschooled, right?
gosh.
We don't have friends.
Yep, that does make sense.
Ben Shapiro shows up in his feed. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What,
Uh-oh.
what did you mean by this, sir?
Uh-oh.
Why was that brought up? What context is that after the conversation?
I don't know, I just saw it. Do you watch Ben Shapiro, Josh?
Oh, he's right there. Yeah, I do.
You do.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ew.
that's good to know. That's
Yeah, that's very good to know.
that's great to know.
Good to get other opinions from other people, I guess.
Yeah.
Not from him though. He's kind of, I don't know, not him.
Yeah.
Oh, why
Do you
could
just
water
watch
still
it for
be
comedy
such a
value,
pain
or do
in
you
the butt?
actually like?
Mostly, yes, actually. I don't. Most of the time, whenever I watch him, it's his reaction on TikTok.
I just don't find that every single video on the internet.
He's more just funny to me, though.
Okay.
Why, water? Why must you be idiot? This is not how water's supposed to work. This is just not how it's supposed to work. Why are you doing this? Why? Dude, come on, water.
You should watch your 3-hour video that explains how water works.
I should watch my 3-hour tutorial.
Mhm.
If only I watched my own tutorial. Dang.
If only.
Maybe it's just triangulating it. That'd be funny. Export V.
I'm actually rather tired. I might go to bed.
Okay,
Okay.
alright, that's fine.
Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Good night.
So
Good
yeah.
night.
Not a good night to lose control. Right as the earth, hey, unraveling. You play with your block until they break. And these walls come tumbling down. Oh, they're tumbling down. You're out of time, take your move, live or die, while the future is lit, and there's no turning back. It's your perfect day goodbye, 'cause it's on fire. Look your innocence, good night. You sold your friends
No,
like
dude.
guns for
Water,
hire. Go go,
Dum dum water.
and now
Dum dum.
you'll hear in these walls
What's up? Oh my gosh.
They're tumbling down. Resting on
It's a
a
nice
knife,
music.
you heavy soul. With all this weight buckling down on you now, don't you drown and float away. Not a good time to lose control. And yeah, I generally know how the water works.
Sorry, what?
I was responding the purple swirler and shit.
Yeah, water's just water and sunshine, honestly. It's just water. There is no explaining it.
Fire, go play with your blood, and now you'll pay when these walls come tumbling down. Oh, they're tumbling down. Told you I was down here. Come along if you want it up here. I've seen your face around here.
New.
Come along.
Export.
Come
Click.
under the table.
Clack.
What
Click.
do you see?
Whack. Bing.
Welcome to the playground. Follow me.
Paste.
Tell me your
Replace.
nightmare
And
and fantasy.
compile.
Sink
And
into
go
the
insane.
wasteland underneath. Stay for the night. I sell you a dream. Whoa. Welcome to the playground.
It kinda is.
Your pod.
That brings you to the lost and found here. Don't you put up a seal.
Hey.
Everybody got a prize around here to play. Make me an offering. What will
It's
it
still doing
be?
it. What is it doing?
Oh,
I hate you.
Josh is getting bullied for watching Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. Ben Shapiro fans should get bullied. For being Ben Shapiro.
Friends don't let friends watch Ben Shapiro.
It's cringe. Don't watch it.
Much for your clarification, Hug.
That's what you deserve,
I
Mario.
usually, I
for
pretty
not
much
doing
always
it.
watch Ben Shapiro for his TikTok reactions because they're funny.
Ben Shapiro is funny in the
I
sense
don't really,
that
I don't
everything
really
about
watch
him
him
is so
for the
cringe.
political views because I agree with a lot of them, but I don't agree with enough of them to where I would actually want to watch him. For that.
His sister has some really
Specifically,
nice
the
tits,
way-
though.
Yeah, that is true. His sister is kind of hot.
And then, yeah, so I'm getting bullied for that, and then otherwise we're having a good time.
Do you
Yeah.
think Ben Shapiro has bigger tits than his sister?
Yeah, what if Ben Shapiro
Ben
went on,
Shapiro
went
is
on
like
estrogen?
a
Yeah.
pretty
Would
far
he
right
have the bigger wongas?
conservative character.
Okay, so let's say
He's
let's say
very
Let's say
popular.
hypothetically.
let's say
amongst
hypothetically
Republicans.
let's say hypothetically Ben Shapiro had like big fucking tits, right? Just big fucking tits. Would you suck on them?
I wouldn't because it's Ben Shapiro.
But like they're like the
No,
best
I
pair of tits
I have
in
to
the entire
say, I
planet.
have to say, that was a great intro.
I couldn't
You gotta
do it.
say it. You gotta say it like. Hold on, Hank. We'll get back on track in a moment. I'm sorry, the intro's a bit confusing, but if you want it to be like Ben Shapiro, then you have to say it like a. Well, hypothetically speaking, if I had really large tits, would you suck on them? I would do so, because it provides you with great nutrition, and that's good for your body.
Nice.
Anyways, let's get back on track to more normal things.
Okay.
Yeah, like his sister's tits.
Oh my gosh. I'll sell you a dream.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even touch his sister, honestly.
And that's the funny thing,
She's
is that we're
just as bad
saying
as he
all
is.
of this on his Twitch.
Paid off to do her stuff. Because
Really?
she has a YouTube channel too, you know, right?
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, she has like a Christian conservative YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know whether that's just her being paid or that she actually gives a shit. Because I feel like that's just like you getting paid off because your brother's like does that stuff.
You look like me. Do you realize or stay this forever? Do you think twice? Just look and see. Babe. Oh yeah.
So I think I put the cap on that.
Yeah.
Let go. And then we let
Yo, what's up, Hank?
baby.
I'm getting apple juice. I kind of didn't say that, but I'm getting apple juice.
Always getting apple juice. That's so cute.
Yes. You wish you had apple juice.
I actually do. Not gonna lie. Apple juice is really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm all for juices, honestly. Apple juice, orange juice. I guess you could count lemonade, grape juice, pineapple juice. There's more. I'm just brain farting.
Yo, on the top of the Ben
Cranberry juice.
Shapiro and now juice. Every time I say juice, I'm kind of self-conscious about if it sounds enough like juice that people don't hear me saying Jews. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just a me thing though.
I think that's just a you thing, because I've never thought of that.
Yeah. Because the words are very similar to pronounce, you know? So, like, I wonder how many times it's happened where somebody would be like, oh yeah, I have a Jewish friend, and then somebody would be like, oh yeah, I have juice. And I wonder how many times people can confuse the two, you know? Thank you for clipping that.
No problem.
Hold up, we gotta put that in VIP mode, Mike. Where's the, oh wait, that's Discord's on top, that's right. Alright, I'm putting that in confidential ship posting, in case anybody didn't already. There we go.
I mean, I would just mute Twitch. I like that you clipped that. Now I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to clip it. You can't not clip it.
Yeah, it's too good.
This dolphin here. Seppi.
Gosh, what should I do?
I hate how much Discord messes with the volume mixing. It's kind of annoying.
Alright, new idea. File, export, VAE, and go desktop. Temp order fun stuff. Alright. Temp order fun stuff. Everything gone. Purged. Nothing. All is lost. Alright. Now.
Hypothetically speaking, you know, if you didn't let me, how would I feel about that? Well, knowing it was without my consent, I would be quite disturbed, and you know, I feel like it would be morally wrong. God did not say you would be allowed to clip me without my consent, so therefore it is against my religion.
Oh gosh. I'm clipping that.
Yo, is that Pikmin 4? It's Pikmin 4. They're finally doing it. Nintendo finally made Pikmin 4.
Wow.
They finally made Pikmin 4. Look at that.
Yeah. They had to partner with Disney to do it, but they did.
Yeah, it's Pikmin 4, obviously. That's Olimar.
Yeah. And there's Louis.
Olimar just got plastic surgery, that's all.
It's been 9 years.
Yeah. Wait, has it really been 9 years since Pikmin 3?
Yes, it's been almost 9 years, I think.
Jeez. Or if you count Deluxe, it's only been like a year. So are they just making a Buzz Lightyear movie?
Yeah.
I just love how his ship. This is literally just Dagobah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
That's the
They're
whole
riding on-
point. They're riding off of the fact that Buzz Lightyear's whole thing was originally meant to be a rip on Star Wars.
Now that they actually own Star Wars, they're referencing it.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. You know, when you travel at light speed, you kind of do a cool thing called traveling forward in time due to, you know, general relativity and stuff. So, you know, whenever it's Star Wars, they're sitting here, let's go to hyperspace, bitch, and they slice through half the galaxy in a mere second, and no time passes. It's like kind of confusing. So yeah, I like that. It's kind of like an Interstellar. I haven't actually watched the movie, but I've seen the clips where the main character, you know, with his time traveling through space, you know, relative to him, everything is going by super fast. So whenever he does actually make some sort of communication with his family, he already knows that they've grown past that and that he's never going to get to see them, because by the time he would ever return to Earth, they would already be dead due to the time that's passed by. So it's a really emotional and heartbreaking scene, because he's getting a last glimpse of his family, knowing he's not going to see them again because of that. And then of course at the end of the movie, it's like in the future, and he gets to, I believe, meet his granddaughter or something. But it's just like I love it whenever they take into account the fine details like that.
Mm-hmm. And then Buzz Lightyear throws that all out the window.
Please do not crash. Please do not crash. My favorite song in the world is the not crashing song.
I am excited for the movie.
This is great. This is a great.
Yo,
predicament.
you know they're making a reanimated version of the SpongeBob movie?
Yo, really? The whole movie?
Why,
Yeah, I think
why
so.
aren't you excited? Is
Oh
that just
my
like, yeah, I never
gosh.
cared
Yeah,
for Toy
they're
Story thing
reanimating the
anyway,
entire
or is it
SpongeBob
more
movie.
just like, it looks
I want
bad?
to see some of it. Is that it?
You're this where you go both.
That looks official.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. That looks really good.
Yeah.
It probably looks better than whatever they're putting out now for SpongeBob.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, Toy Story was really good. Definitely not a hot take. It was really good.
Feels so quiet in the dark. It always feels so stark. How silence grows under the moon. It's always gone so soon. I used to think that I was cool. I used to think love was for us. Now all my stories have been told, except for one. As the stars start to align, I hope you take it as a sign that you will be okay. Everything will be okay. And if the seven hells collapse, although the day could be my last, you will be
Why is
okay.
TTYD has such a great OST?
You'll be okay. The day that the sun went black. An artificial night. You came and stole away the light and put it in your eyes. How could I possibly suspect that you'd eclipse the midnight sun? I thought that I knew all the moon, but then you pulled me back to one. If the stars ever align, I hope you take it as a sign that you'll be okay. Everything will be okay. And if the seven hells collapse, although the day could be my last, you will be okay. And I'm gone, you'll be okay. And if the heavens crash to ground, I know you'll hear the trumpet sound, and you'll be okay. Everything will be okay. And when creation goes down, you can fall in
Where did
the
it go?
sky
Where did it go?
upon the light.
So you found a haha funny?
Yeah. I don't think you want. I mean, yeah, I'll just send you it.
Cool. I'm sure Stream will like it.
The dark decay feels so
Alright.
sad. It's black and
Keith,
gray. I
my
hate
son was having gay sex when he was just eating humans?
Hummus.
Oh, hummus. It's not humans. Wait, what does T-food mean though?
I don't know. I don't know what that
thinking
means.
my son was having hummus. So I, 39, have a son. Bought a friend around today. They immediately went to their room, and I assumed they would just play some video games or whatever. So I was totally fine leaving them. It was about 30 minutes in when I was walking past. I heard sounds such as, "Oh my god, that's so good," and it's so good with that in it. Various sounds. It really sounded like they were having, oh no. I was super weirded out by it, so I quickly went downstairs and waited for his friend to leave. When this friend left, an hour or two later, I asked my son what they were doing in his room, because although I don't mind him being gay, and I don't know, it's normal for teenagers to have the, it really, so I planned to confront him about that. However, the answer shocked me to my very core. They weren't having anything. They were eating hummus.
That's beautiful. That is a piece of writing art. That's poetry.
That is good. That is good. I like that. That's funny.
Just the conviction in the writing too.
Oh yeah, there's an update for that.
A sequel?
Yeah, a sequel.
They did it with guacamole? No way.
And then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. And I close my eyes.
Oh, okay. So they just put it away.
Fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your town till I come back around.
The answer shocked me to my very core.
They were just eating hummus. Wait, if he's gay, why would he need to use a... No, never. I guess it could be more plainly. Hummus. I really like hummus now. TLDR, my son is actually gay, but also I really like hummus.
Love that so much. I like how the plot twists they actually were having sex.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
That's beautiful. That's like one of those like Reddit stories that needs to get preserved for eternity.
Yeah.
Okay, Tifu stands for today I fucked up.
Ah. Makes sense. You know, name it Tifu just for that. Because I did fuck up with the water. Alright. Let's try this again.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
Sounds like something a boomer would do. I don't know.
Yeah, what a boomer. I mean, clearly he wouldn't go to bed at like 1 a.m. like me. It's this one, I think this is the one that works.
Do you know the way?
Ah, if only. I do
I'd
not
love
know
to show you the way.
actually. I do not.
I don't know how I feel about that one, Wade.
Please. Maybe it worked. Maybe. Solid maybe moment.
Am I gonna have to show Wade the door?
You have to show him the way to the door.
It's just beyond saving.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me the way to the front door.
Beware, beware, be skeptical. The smiles and smiles of painted gold. Deceit so natural, but a wolf in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. Ah, black sheep, have you any soul? No, sir, by the way, what the hell are morals? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jill a little whore and her alibi's a turning tricks. Oh, could you tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself? Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay, karma's gonna come collect your debt.
Why?
Oh well, you stalk your prey with criminal mentality. You sink your teeth into the people you depend on, infecting everyone, you're quite the problem. Fee, fi, fo, fum, you better run and hide. I smell the blood of a petty little coward. Jack be lethal, Jack be slick, Jill will leave you lonely, dying in a filthy ditch. So
What am I even doing? Oh, that's. Oh my gosh, I'm the idiot. I'm definitely the idiot.
mark my words, one day you will pay, karma's gonna come collect your debt. Maybe you'll change, abandon all your wicked ways, make amends and start anew again. Maybe you'll see
That
all
probably does
the
it.
wrongs
That's
you
probably
did to
it.
me. And start all over. Now who am I kidding? Now let's not get overzealous here. You've always been a huge piece of shit. And if I could kill you, I would. But it's frowned upon in all 50 states. Having said that, burn in.
Hey, Josh. Yo, Josh.
What up?
I don't want to be rude, but I was just thinking, for the
What if you
enjoyability,
could stop?
of going back and watching the streams later, you think it'd be nice if, like, you think it'd be better if you didn't sing?
I suppose I could maybe stop.
Maybe. Yeah.
I do have to say something though. It's very awkward to me that this is enough. Like this isn't enough of a drop for Mario to properly fall. He's just like, boop.
Teleport.
Oh, does it? Does it do the little... Dang, it does, yeah.
Teleport.
That must be, like, the very upper limit of it. I don't think, like, anything higher than that would probably do it. Do you think it's a collision type that does it? Because I've had, like... I've had, like, shorter things that don't pop you up.
I mean, maybe. There's something colorful.
I mean, it would be good to know that, because then I could make, like, really nice staircases.
I mean,
He's like a funky wall collision type or something, maybe.
I mean, it's not showing up as a wall.
Export.
See, that shows up as a wall. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing up.
Hey. Maybe.
We don't pick up peanut shells.
Maybe.
I mean, I believe it's just 0x8000. Like hex, yeah. I don't wanna take a ride. It'll take you to the other side. The floor is also
It looks
same.
nice. Is it nice though?
fine. I don't need
Is
to
it
see the other
Is it?
side.
Is it really?
Whiskey of misery and cold. Finally live a little, funny life.
No. You dum dum. Every time. Sunshine being a dum dum. What do I do? I hate water. Sunshine water. Real life water is more fun.
To the other side.
What else do I do? Fucking work. You know what? That's an idea. That's an idea I can try. answering.
Connor's back.
Was he ever gone?
Yeah, wasn't he like gone here?
No, I think he was just sleepy.
Are you sure? Because I feel like he just wasn't here for like hours.
Nah.
No, I feel like I'm gaslighting this.
Yeah. Those ones. Oh yeah, I made a template for secret courses a while back, but I kind of did nothing with it. But it's a solid template.
Hey Connor, how come you never use this mouse? How come you never use this mouse?
Wait,
Oh, it's normal Connor again. Hi, normal Connor.
wait.
Yeah, what's up, Purple?
I can take this.
Hank asked you about secret courses.
Oh, I rang. No, I didn't have a cell phone call. No. Finally, I found it. Monkey ball.
Oh yeah, speaking of secret courses, did you ever finish Block World, Hank?
Yep, the infamous Block World. Block World should become the inside joke now. Did you ever finish Block World yet?
Same for Erdo Rock.
That's also true. Also, he still has never done the Shadows for Water Park, even though he said he would.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that's pissing me off recently. As part of why my motivation's dying. Besides it's like just constant feeling of seclusion, is the fact that he's continuously like, oh yeah, you know, I gonna have all this free time now to work on Erdo Rock and like Super Mario Eclipse and yeah, and then he proceeds to find everything but to do.
Yeah, no, I understand that completely, because that's absolutely me, honestly.
He's just like, oh yeah, I'm like doing the entire
You see-
Ratatouille TCRF page, and now I'm also the level designer of this one Sonic mod, and I continuously keep making art pieces even though I said I'm done making art and I'm gonna work on Super Mario Eclipse. He literally hasn't gotten shit done in like 4 months.
That's very true. Now the thing is, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with having other hobbies. Like, oh yeah, I want to do Ratatouille TCRF.
No.
Like, there's nothing
And
wrong
see,
with that.
that's the
But the
thing.
fact
That's
is
the
that
thing.
like he like puts even less time into this than I do. Like, honestly, at least that's what it feels like.
Okay, here's the thing, okay? Y'all know that every now and then I go into Krita and I just make random art.
Yeah.
And sometimes I mess around with music stuff. And there are days where I will just watch videos and stuff. But I still get things done.
Oh no,
for
yeah,
goodness
absolutely.
sakes.
Yeah. You're working on
He
something
straight
right,
up-
right now.
He straight up pools his entire time into avoiding Eclipse and then making sure to assure everybody that he's working on Eclipse, even though he's literally not. I can't get him to do anything.
I feel like that's the way it's always been with him, honestly. Which is why I was saying there's no way in hell that he'll make 11 shine stages. It's
I
just
mean,
impossible.
even the beginning of Eclipse was like that, like straight up. The only reason why Eclipse exists is because he was in his bed and told me that I had to make something for him. And I only did it because I knew it would be very quick. And then after I made it, he's like, wow, that's so cool. I want to make a mod off of it. And then he's just reflected that day on all of the rest of the progress.
I still think we should stop at 80 shines. Nice 200, cap it off at 200, solid mod.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'm questioning whether I want to actually finish Eclipse currently, with my motivation dying and the fact that, Kyler refuses to get anything done.
Yeah, understandable. Hey, if you want to make a randomizer, I'd take that. We could do a randomizer stuff. And then we could even make a little randomizer for the custom stages as a way to make sure they go to use and stuff.
Like, straight up, the way I see it is Kyler doesn't have the maturity to finish a project.
No, yeah, I understand that feeling. Because I feel like Kyler is the type of person to like have ideas but never like work on it that long, you know?
I mean, that's literally what he's done his whole life. Do you understand? Okay, so he's talked about the daily grind with y'all before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his little comic idea, okay? So, I'm going to make this as simple to follow as possible, okay? So, as a kid, he was pretty fine with keeping through things, we'll skip that. Basically, he started out with his Kirby stories, and he actually managed to keep up with those fairly well. And then he ended up making the Kirby Linux, which was like Sonic Riders, but Kirby's and us. And that's
Among
where the
Us?
troubles began. Because he almost immediately struggled with actually continuing on that project, constantly talking about how he was going to work on it and never doing so. He eventually ditched it. And then he made Kirby comics, where it was like our Kirby stories except better, and they were like the comic format. And he got through 1.5 comic books of that before being like, yeah, I don't know. And then he made Freedom, which is basically like the Archie comics, but it's like generic furries. And he didn't even get through one issue of that. He got through like half of an issue and some concept art and how much he was going to work on it and how it was like his big thing and it was going to be something that changed the world, and then he stopped on that. And then he came up with the daily grind. And see, you would think that would be the end of it, but it's not. He came up with the daily grind and he did like half of an issue and then he ditched it. And then he came up with the daily grind 2.0 and he got through about 3 issues of that and then he ditched it.
Yeah, you know,
And
if
now
you
he's
have
on the daily,
if you title one of your things the Daily Grind 2.0 and then you also ditch that one, I think that's a sign that you have commitment issues.
and then
and
he
stuff,
made the
you know.
daily grind 3.0.
Oh my god.
And the thing with it is he hasn't even actually made any issues for it yet. He's still in that like hyped and I'm gonna do it phase, and then he's gonna eventually ditch it at some point. I guarantee it. Because he does have commitment issues, and it's reflecting and showing in the mod because he won't commit to shit. I mean, really, think about it. What has he done? Like, you got Erdo Rock, which isn't done. And then you've got, like, the E3 Delfino Plaza, which that really wasn't even that much work, to be honest. It was mostly just, like, cross-referencing old media. And then just, like, reorganizing the objects. And, like, I would say the hardest part about it was changing the Corona Mountain texture. And that was what I did. I changed that, not him.
Yeah, and not to mention the custom trees were me, the custom skybox was Inkstar, you know.
And then Beta Bianco was...
That was an everybody thing.
Beta Bianco, the start of it, the real, like, down in the dirt stuff was Inkstar. Kyler, he more just finished it. Like, he did the icing on the cake stuff.
Yeah.
I've been going around,
and then...
Sorry, Josh, one sec.
Sorry.
Wilson was saying something.
I've been going around and airdropping people things. One of those
Alright.
things is this video that I'm afraid you can't show on Twitch.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't need to.
Do you
I can
want-
explain it to Twitch.
Do you want to see
I
it?
will love to see it. Show me. Show me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm ready.
All right.
If you airdropped it, I'm good to see it then.
All right.
Oh my Oh, okay, Josh, you go to do what you're gonna say. Sorry.
Anyways, and then, like, he did, I would say his greatest work so far, the one that I can actually commend him on, is the proof of concept Pianta Pit. And that's because that was actually entirely him, except for you helping him with the NPC dialogue.
Yeah.
And
you know the water in that stage as well, because I was the only one who needed to do water.
Yeah, and then, you know, like, otherwise, it's always just been talk. He's never actually put in anything. Like, he's like, we're gonna make Warship Island, and we're gonna make all these other weird levels and stuff. We're gonna do all this time travel shit. And literally all he's done towards it is a half-complete Erdo Rock that he spent the past 4 months making.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm genuinely, like, for the first time since starting on Eclipse, I'm genuinely questioning if I even want to continue.
I mean, if we both want to quit and then just make a randomizer, I'd be down with that.
How could you hear me? How could you hear me though when I?
Cause Sunshine still needs a randomizer. And then we could use all the custom stages we've actually finalized, and we could make it like we could put custom stages in a randomizer.
Like, it's straight up, I realized how ridiculous it is. I had to feel the need to learn how to make stages to compensate for it. Like, I straight up started approaching learning the only thing that he knows how to do that I don't, to take
Yeah.
that over as well. I'm straight up on the approach of entirely just replacing him and displacing him from the team because he doesn't do shit.
Yeah, that sounds like something you need to bring up with him for sure, because that'd be drama. You know?
And see, you say all the while bugging others to get shit done. That's true. And it's funny because I do the same, but the difference is that mine is a bit more justified since we all know that I do put in a shit ton of work
Oh
into
yeah,
this.
I think you put in
all
more
the
work
time.
than anybody, honestly.
Like straight up, I work on this thing every night. That's the dedication. I don't think there's been a single night, except for maybe one or two in the past half year, that I haven't put a single bit of work into this mod. Every night I've always done something for it.
I mean, I feel like I put a decent amount of time into it, although I have moments where I just don't want to do Sunshine at all. And like what I was saying earlier yesterday night, in the private channels, that like honestly, I really enjoy modding Sunshine, but I just hate starting it. Like now that I've been doing it for the past 2 hours, it's been pretty fun, you know? But like, it's the getting myself in the mentality of doing it that really stops me from doing it.
You know, it's just, I feel exploited, honestly, because, like, I'm the reason why the mod first started. I'm also the person who's done most of the work that he rides off of, and honestly takes a lot of the show for himself, because he owns the Level Select channel, and speaks in his person.
Yeah.
Doesn't reference us very often.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then at the end of it all, he's like, "Oh, I'm entirely fine to work on Eclipse until I die."
I really
Like,
always
does he
hate that
not-
from him.
Does he not realize that, like, everybody here except him has goals and aspirations that we're trying to work towards? Like, I'm not gonna be free for Eclipse by next year, I guarantee it.
Yes,
Like,
wait,
there's-
Josh, that means you have to make a randomizer this year. Please.
Like, I don't see it happening. I'm
Yeah.
already trying to start college this summer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to just work on Eclipse during college the same way you can't work on Super Mario Sunshine all the time during college.
Oh no, yeah, it's
It-
true. It takes up time, you know.
Like, and he's saying here, he's like, I'll work on it till the day I... How the fuck is he going to work on his comic if he's working on Eclipse?
See, my mentality, I feel like this has changed since the end of Sunburn and like the beginning of Eclipse, but my mentality on modding nowadays is just that it's kind of a hobby I enjoy, rather than something that I want to dedicate myself to.
I don't want to dedicate... It's... Okay, that's always how I've been. It's always just been a hobby to me, and it's always been fun
Yeah.
until recently. Recently, it's kind of become a mix of an unhealthy obsession where I'm like addicted to seeing the progress, and also at the same time I hate it. I don't have just like that pure enjoyment with this anymore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, didn't you say you had some fun doing the mirror mode, or?
Yeah, the mirror mode was fun. I was paid to do it, and it was on my own terms without any reliance on other people to pitch in their part. It was entirely on my own. I was free to take it how I wanted to at my own pace. That was fun. Eclipse is not fun because you've got, you know, an entire team of people that you have to worry about. And specifically Kyler, who is the main component other than yourself not doing anything. It's like dragging dead weight. And then you have the pressure and the expectations and the presence of 5,000 people actively in the Discord server and 1 million
Yeah.
people who have seen the mod waiting to see what happens next with it. And it's all on your shoulders because your other the other partner isn't doing his part.
Yeah.
And so I've got effectively 1 million people looking towards us for progress, and since I'm a majority of that us when it comes to the team, I take on the majority of that pressure. If it's not, I mean, truthfully, honestly, when it comes to our presence, other than Kyler, you're really the most notable person, Wade. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely, in the comments all the time, people go, if they aren't saying it's like Rhythm Tempo's mod, because that's what they know him by, they're going, it's Wade's.
That's true. Nobody ever
And,
says
like,
Josh,
honest-
and that's sad, you know,
Like,
because you
honestly,
do a
I'm
lot.
fine. I'm fine with them crediting you because you've put effort into this mod, even if I get on you sometimes when I'm in a bad mood.
Oh, dude.
But,
Okay, wait, Josh. Do you remember that time when Rhythm got all like feisty when he finally published the demo, and he was like
Yes,
going
I know,
to
and you
internet
started
replies?
fighting with people in the comments.
Yeah.
Like a little
No,
bitch,
dude,
and
there
I
was legit.
swear to God, I
There
hated
was
that
legit
so
a
much.
commenter. There's legit a commenter who said, "Well, I mean, he was like, Wade, tell him that I'm actually the creator of this mod or something." I'm like, "Yeah, he's the creator of it. I just help out and stuff." And then one of the commenters was like, "Well, looking at Wade's channel, he actually puts a lot more work into this than you do." There's something like that.
Ah, it's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
there's something like that.
It's just he takes such a hands-off approach to this one. He's like, oh yeah, we'll get it done in the next 20 years. And
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know, I'll just work on it when I feel like it. As if though there isn't a million people waiting on the project that you
Yeah.
decided it was a good idea to put out a demo for, which sets us on an implicit time limit.
Well, I don't
Of
think it sets
people's
us on.
expectations. There's an implicit time limit. You get the time limit of people's patience.
That is true, but at the same time, you can always just release a demo and then be like, hey,
Look,
things
the
got
moment
rough and
we
cancel.
put out a demo, which I would honestly let the first one slide because it didn't have enough outreach, but this second one, with the 1,400,000 views it got, by doing that, Kyler dedicated us to other people's expectations and patience. It doesn't matter if we've said that we're on it or not. Even if we explicitly were like, yeah, we're not doing this, we're not going to work based on what other people want us to do, it's still there. We may publicly assert that, but implicitly into ourselves, we're always still going to have that pressure. We're always going to still have the expectations of people wondering how long they're going to continue keeping on until they decide that the wait is too long. And
I mean,
then they dip.
yeah, it's also true that that's like the number one comments I get in a lot of videos. It's just like, yo, when is this thing gonna be done? And I'm just kind of like,
That's
eventually.
see, that's exhausting too. I guarantee it's another part of my exhaustion is that another thing is that now that we're 6 months beyond the demo and we have nothing to show for it, really 7 months at this point, people are starting to go, you know, what the fuck is happening with this? Where y'all were saying, you know, you showed all this progress, it looked complete, which is the issue, is that the demo was inherently misleading, the trailer.
I mean, I think some people also, like, once you play the demo, you see all the, like, flaws, because, like, the tornado wasn't really great, stage design was kind of rough. I think people, and the fact that shine sprays didn't count. So I think everybody knows, at least that those that played it, and not just those who just saw the trailer and did nothing. But I feel like those who played it understand that we're not, like, particularly the most, like, well-organized team and stuff. I don't know.
Man, we're not close. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I have, of course, the experience of managing a team of people, and I've seen other people manage teams of people. I'm sorry, we aren't even close. We are disorganized.
Oh yeah.
We're.
I think
dead.
I think that's more the nature of, like, little internet projects like that are disorganized. It's more just
the communication is subpar. You know, there's no clear direction as to where to go.
Absolutely. That's the way it's been the whole time. Yeah.
If we could all agree on the schedule, I think we could get more work done.
So now that's all we get anymore. That's the only time that's the only thing I ever hear from anybody is when is the demo, when's the next demo coming out, when is the mod coming out, when is it going to be console compatible, when is it this, when is it that, and it's just, you can't take only that forever when the only input you get is why you're failing. It's very exhausting and depressing. Other than whenever I push out a little work in progress and people do little reaction emotes and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Otherwise, all I ever get is just, what it always boils down to is, why aren't you good enough? And it's tiring.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just don't take it to mind too much. I'm just like, oh yeah, the demo will be out, the game will be out eventually, and I just kind of ignore it. But I could see it, like, getting to you. Yeah.
And so that's what I have to deal with. That's what I carry on my shoulders when it comes to this mod.
Although Josh, and I've said this a billion times, but if you do like being paid to do something and working on your own schedule and just doing it whenever, randomizer. I'm telling you, man, you gotta do it.
You're wonderful.
I will pressure you into that, even though you literally just said you felt like you've been like, used. But it'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just got me thinking there. I was kind of froze.
Yeah.
And like he wants us to make games together. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it because I don't see the commitment from him. And next time he brings it up, I'll be telling him that because I'm not about to go down another development hell with him.
True.
Me, what I've discovered through Mario Eclipse, which has been one of the most enlightening and also troublesome experiences of my life, is that me and him don't work well together. We're very different people, and it clashes.
I see.
See, now I feel very swarmed and overwhelmed because I generally push these thoughts to the side and just work through them. So now talking about them just got me thinking all about it at once.
Yo,
It's
you know
reaching
what
the
could
boiling
you know what we
point.
could do, Josh?
What?
So you know how you're like all like, oh, people are like, oh, when's the game coming out? When's the game coming out? What if we just like legit just publish our work in progress as we go? Because then we can be totally
Sure.
transparent with how much little progress we're making because there just won't be updates, and then we could just give out the mod in development for people to mess around in.
That just feels like selling out to me. That's not a solution.
I don't know.
True. I suppose.
We're not like a professional company or anything. We can do what we want.
I
You
know, look, I know we're not a professional company, but at the same time, it's almost worse to do that and just be like, yeah, it's, I don't know, it just comes off as like like I don't trust myself to actually be good enough to give you anything finished, so I'm just gonna hand out little bits and pieces as I go, give you the breadcrumbs of the whole product, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna ditch it midway through. Like,
The problem is that we don't have enough people to really get enough progress on this mod right now. Or
Yes.
at least not enough people doing stuff.
Frankly, it is the type of project where we'd put it midway through. Which is kind of what's right now.
okay, well,
We need more modelers and coders.
if we quit midway through, then we hand it out at that. We don't hand it out while we're still working on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we could always take a break, like a year break or something, when we get more people.
But the thing is, we've always been saying more people, but like,
We don't need more
don't.
people.
That's
I
true.
need, we need dedicated people, the people that aren't Kyler.
Yeah, that's why we need new people, because Kyler isn't doing anything, so we need someone who will.
And it's at my work too, okay? See, okay, here's a little insight, a little fun fact.
inside baseball.
Okay. Our crew does way better. We get food out faster, we make more sales, we get the store clean better. When there's just like 4 of us, and we're all working together and communicating, than whenever I have 6 or 7 people. And that's because when there's that many people, then they usually start slacking and it gets very confusing for some of them. Having a lot of people running around, they don't know how to talk to each other. It's kind of the same thing here. Okay, I don't need 30 people, because then it kind of becomes an issue of, who gets to do what, because there's so many people that you have to pick and choose and you have to do all that stuff. I just need about what we have right now, just like a smaller team of people who know how to work on a project, because that's where it would be the most productive. And we are halfway there. We got some people here who are great, and then we got other people who don't do anything, or they don't communicate, and so whenever they figure something out 2 weeks late, they had no clue that it happened, and their work that they were doing is no longer needed. And I don't know. And so like with Nate, and I understand his whole situation. He's understandable, but like it still makes an example for the point. Like with Nate, I'm sitting here waiting on the model from him because he's busy with his in real life stuff. But for the majority of people here, it's not so much in real life stuff, it's just not wanting to do it. And so I'm a sitting duck right now. I'm waiting for the assets I need. And so it doesn't matter how much I do and how quickly I do it whenever another key part and another key element doesn't pull through. And that's what half of our team does. Like, we got Purple Twirler, and we got, I believe, Shadex is another one. We got Megalo, we got Ambry. They're all people here for making music. And we can't really get to that when we don't even have the levels to test them on. And we can't get the levels to test them on because Kyler and other people that I can't think of off the top of my head aren't doing their modeling part. And it's a mess. And Kyler is over ambitious. He talks the talk.
Oh, he always has, yeah. Dude, I find it funny. I find it funny how the one time I pressured him into doing something, he got it done in a week. Honestly. I told him, hey, I'd give you like $20 if you get Bianco Hills to work with the loading zones and shit, and he did. But
there's Kyler, there's Uncle Nate, there's Wade, then you have who was it? Gamer Sub-Zero and Hallister, which Hallister really isn't so much a part of this team because he's doing he's like actually got a team dev job, but he's still on the team just in case because he was kind of a part of it before.
oh my god, does it have this? Oh, it still has the skeleton. How does it still?
But like, hold on, let me find something. Where was it? Probably here. Yeah, he makes this. And like, sure, whatever, art's fine, but like, I just, my heart sank when I saw it because, firstly, he didn't say anything that he was doing this. Normally he tells me stuff. But secondly, because he is supposed to be working on Super Mario Eclipse right now, but he's doing stuff like this instead. The stuff that on Twitter gets like 4 likes and a couple retweets. He's actually pretty popular. This one's 17 likes. World changing. He's really making a difference.
Moving river. I'm just gonna eat. Still
Yo,
water.
dude.
What's up, Connor?
I'm just wondering, and I'm actually kind of curious about this. I dare you to try modeling with this.
With what is it, mouse?
It's a really fucking tiny mouse.
No, I've used tiny mouses in the past.
This
But
time.
yeah, when I saw the
Yeah,
art,
that's how
I
you
just
did
knew
it.
that he was wasting even more time.
Yeah, that's a baby mouse. Jeez.
I dare to game with that thing.
Oh, I mean, I don't. Well, that's nice. I don't really play mouse games though, honestly. So. What's you saying, Josh?
I was just saying, when I saw that art, I knew he was wasting more time. As always.
True.
He literally told me like 3 weeks ago, now all I need to do is this one piece of art and then I'll be working on Erdo Rock.
He's been saying that like the entire time we've been working on stuff.
I know.
It's so what he did with so I told him, hey, would you do shadows in the water park? And he said, oh, I'll do it after I edit this video for YouTube. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. You want priorities and whatever. And then it's like, oh, after I edit this video after that video on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, dude, you said you'd do it. And he's like, no, trust me, I'll do it after this. And then, yeah. And the funny thing is, when I did stuff for him, I got it done in like that day or the next 2 days, usually. Except for like the 5-leaf tree, because that thing took forever, but...
It's just, I'm getting upset thinking about it. I'm getting ready to like punch a wall or something. Not gonna lie.
You think maybe it was also, I mean, and I don't want to be rude at all or like don't take this the wrong way at all, but you ever think maybe like you're just now realizing that like nobody's been as dedicated as you to this and stuff, you know? And like part of the reason you feel really bad is because you're just like the workaholic person. You didn't really realize you were working on something that wasn't getting anywhere.
I mean, wait, these are thoughts I've already been aware of since
Yeah.
a long time ago. It's just talking about it is really bringing it to the front of my mind.
Yeah.
Because I know when you've been doing it, I've been hearing those reactions.
Oh, okay.
You want to explain what it is, or should I tell Wade?
Huh?
We already showed him.
Okay.
Oh, Wilson's back in the room, so I'm taking the headphones off again.
You can. What do people say?
Huh?
The first person that I heard said,
Okay, second person.
second person, I think, I forgot because then 2 people reacted at the same time, and I don't remember what happened. Then someone asked if it was their roommate. And now they're both confused.
You want to see it?
I am very curious what you said out of their reaction. No one actually said what it was. That was thick.
It's just the watch.
That was so thick.
Thank you, Connor. No, what the fuck? Kill yourself.
Okay. Bye. Oh god, the window's open. I actually almost fell out. Wow. I'm gonna keep this window closed because it actually can open. Seriously, for a second, I actually thought you meant it.
Dude, I hate this game. Please, could you just work? It could be so cringe.
So what do we do about this?
What is going on? Why is it doing this? It could just be the memory. It's a lot of faces. Or it could just be the fact that it's in Rico. No, wait, it worked out. We know I'm doing wrong. I'm definitely doing wrong. But what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It usually just works. It did just work that one time.
Okay.
Right now, I really just want to like go punch Kyler in the face as hard as I can.
I mean, is he home right now, or?
No.
No, and I guess it's probably a good thing now that it's impossible to punch him.
I'm DMing Kyler right now, so if you want me to read what he said, I can do that. Okay, so, alright, this is what he's saying. I know I haven't been working on stuff a lot. It's not like I've been lying about it or anything. I've made it very public that my motivation is dry for just about anything right now, and I've been trying to research for TCRF with what little I have left. Work eats up a shit ton of my time too, and besides, I've told Josh time and time again that he's not obligated to Super Mario Eclipse. No one is except me. If he
he's
wants
still
to
saying
stop,
all
he
this
is
same
See,
shit.
the thing is, Kyler's a short-sighted piece of shit, and what he doesn't realize is the moment he posted that demo, he did obligate me.
Well, no. I mean, I think you have the mentality where you feel obligated, Josh, and I think maybe he could have been aware of that, though, if that makes sense.
That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not obligated in like a legitimate, publicly known way. I'm obligated in the fact that I am the co-developer of Eclipse and that this was half my project, and so I feel responsible for it. Literally, if I leave, everyone does. Because, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna be real here. I'm calling the shots, and I know everybody feels this way. Nobody wants to work for Kyler. He's terrible to work with. The only reason why y'all are here is because of me. The moment I leave, Wade is going to leave because he's not going to feel like working on it anymore, and everybody else is going to leave because they don't want to work with just Kyler.
Actually, I think if you left, I think I'd try and see what Uncle Meat wants to do, because we could probably just combine both our shit and make a mod.
Well, that's not Kyler though, is it?
No, that's not.
Nate.
That's true.
You would be leaving Kyler and going to Nate.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling very overwhelmed right now because of it.
Hey, you know what you can do? You know what you could do? You could take that pent-up frustration and make a randomizer. Ha 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 ha. We love abusing our coders. Just like in the real life. when you're next at a real dev studio.
I mean, it's just like, I want y'all right now to list off the things that Kyler's actually done. And not just like little tiny details. I mean like actual end product results.
Pretty much just model work and importing the models into Sunshine.
Okay.
And also bin editor stuff occasionally.
Okay. Now here's what I've done
Yeah.
and am doing, okay? I created Gecko Loader.
Which is awesome.
I created PyISO tools.
Everybody must support PyISO tools. This is a law.
I pretty heavily modified a fucking C++ compiler to change how the code is generated and linked so it would work with Sunshine. Okay? I am working on Junior's Toolbox. I've written too many lines of code to count, something that we can actually test right here. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do it. Where is it? I think I might actually still have it in. Hold on. Where did I have it? Because see, I have to get this done for the point, for the purpose
Oh
of
dear God.
wrecking Kyler.
You know how Boba's really good?
Oh, it's right here. Okay, I found it.
Wait, do you like Boba? Yes. Look how what it looks like before. It looks like rabbit turd.
Hmm.
Of course it doesn't want to work. There we are. Okay, I got it to work. Anyways, I've also written, currently speaking, 61,728 lines of code for Super Mario Eclipse, and have spent a ton of time reverse engineering stuff for the mod. And
Yeah, it feels like you probably reverse engineered like half the game at this point.
I even, you know, reverse engineered all the audio streaming stuff by converting the executable file of an entirely different game into a symbol map that I could use to reverse engineer streaming functions. Like, I've done all this shit, you know, all these things that take dedication and hard work and 2 years of time. And you literally can count the amount of things that he's done on like 3 of your fingers. Like straight up, Wade, you said You were able to sum it up in 30 seconds over like 2.5 things.
Yeah. What was that?
I know, he just does the, you're not obligated to work on it.
You know what?
But,
Is it
but
time for me to make a nice lengthy post again about Kyler's mentality? Because I would do it.
you can do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know that he I feel like whenever I do that, I feel like, I mean, I don't want to be too rude because I just don't like hurting people's feelings and stuff, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more conscious about not being an asshole, you know?
Yeah.
But like, being entirely honest, and the big twist of fate that's life, you know, Eclipse manages to be one of my main driving factors for my discontent and depression with life, because of the way it's been going, obviously.
You know, Josh, I think the moment that, like, a fun internet hobby becomes something that gives you depression, you should, like, stop. Because that's kind of what I do. Like, when I get bored of Sunshine and I just don't want to do it, I don't do it, you know?
Because the biggest thing about it is knowing that somebody had me do something and then decided to turn that into an entire thing, engaging a whole community of people, and then just proceeding to go dark on it, leaving me behind in a position where I feel like I have to continue pulling the rope because of a implicit status quo that he's instilled by setting out a demo to 1 million people. And so
I feel like
it's
me and
just-
you were the two people who spent the most time polishing up the demo. That as well. Because, like, I fixed all of the little minor collision issues in every stage and polished up every stage, made sure they didn't crash and everything, and then you did the coding
literally
side
all
of that.
all he did was play Sonic games in his bed and tell me what he wanted me to do. And then he
Kinda true.
published the video. keep waking up all night every night. Probably the stress.
Yeah, you know what? Like getting a nice sleep schedule in order is like something that like helps with like positivity and stuff, you know?
I've been having a better sleep schedule. It's just I wake up all night.
Okay. My sister had the thing where like when you fall asleep and wake up and then you fall back asleep and you go into like lucid dreams. I've always kind of wanted to do that. What did I miss up there? That's what I messed up.
Alright, Tempo said he's gonna be home in about an hour, so you guys can talk.
I don't look forward to talks with him, and that's because I don't know. He's very, what's the term?
Kyler. He's very Kyler.
Not wrong.
I can't remember.
Stubborn, maybe? Is that like where like he doesn't change his mind? He doesn't.
He gaslights in a nice way. What he nullifies every point by being like, well, I never said this, and you always were able to leave, and all of this and that, except I'm not telling you that I'm gonna actually be really upset if you do, and that you're gonna be a failure because of the way I set things up. I'm just going to tell you can leave because it makes me look better. And I don't know, I would take him more seriously if he actually was self-aware and actually contributed. I'm just tired. And our talks really never get anywhere.
You want to plan out what we say to him? Because we could do that.
I mean, I don't know if it even matters because we've had talks.
Yeah, that's very
You know
true.
that. We've gone very deep into him. We've cut into him over things, and he still just somehow ends up the exact
Do
same.
you think maybe if we just say to him, "Hey, you're no longer part of the team," he'll actually start giving a shit, or do you think he wouldn't? He just move on to his other hobbies.
I don't know. I'm just so tired. You know what he did recently?
What do you do?
I was telling him about how I was gonna try and just go into dorms for college, like on campus, and he straight up looks at me, terror in his eyes, and he's like, but, we're supposed to move into an apartment together. And I was like, I mean, you can, you don't have to move just because I'm going to the campus. And he's like, well, Mom's gonna kick me out if you leave. And I'm like, firstly, no, she's not,
True.
because she's not the kind of person. But secondly, if you're actually worried she's going to, what are you doing that's causing her to be that way towards you?
That's also a good
Genuinely.
thing to say. Yeah, true. Yeah.
And then he's just like, I mean, I'm not even gonna be able to afford it. And I'm like, but you're not gonna be moving out. And I was like, literally, you just wait until I'm done with college and then you move out with me to a place. He was genuinely freaking out over the thought. It was really hitting him.
Dude, I freaking. Alright, you know, maybe I'll just put it in the help channel. Because I'm done. I'm so done with water tonight. I don't know why it's not doing it.
And see, another thing that Kyler does is whenever I bring up my issues, he likes to try and compare and relate on some weird way instead of actually addressing the problem. So, this talk that we'll have later, he's almost certainly going to be like, well, I've lost the motivation too, and I'm depressed and all these things, which is why I don't work on it anymore. But, like, that's not the point of the conversation. The point of the conversation is to address my problems, because I'm gonna be quite frank, he talks about his problems all the time. He likes to make it aware how just dragged down and depressed he is all the time, to the point where it almost feels like it's more of a show than anything. And so the point of the conversations isn't for him to once again relay that information. It's to actually address the issue, which is that he's not working on it at all, and that I feel like I have to. And I don't see the point in conversations with him, because they never get anywhere. It's like talking to a wall, a self-loathing wall.
You know what I say? What if we, from now on, ignore his input for anything on the mod, and we just say if he makes a level, we'll put it in, and that's it. Because I feel like that would be like annoying enough to him that he's not really like in charge, or that he has a part. But I don't know. I'm not sure if that's even the way to motivate a guy like him. I don't think it'd be a way to motivate me, honestly.
I don't think it would work with him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. The only way to motivate him is if it has Sonic in it.
That's kind of true.
I mean,
even his little fan game that you guys were working on for a little bit was basically just Sonic with his OC.
Yes, I know, and that's because he's a one-dimensional character who doesn't realize that what he's doing is just a carbon copy of his favorite franchise.
Like, when I come up with... Okay, so I probably said this game idea before, but it's like a combination of, like, Metroid and Mario Sunshine, but based on, like, rhythm-based platforming where, like, the music changes and it affects the environment and stuff. And I think that's very, very unique game idea. It's certainly more unique than Furry Sonic. You know?
Yeah. I mean, literally, Kyler, his main inspirations for platforming games are Mario, Sonic, and, like, Crash Bandicoot. And literally, he just, like, pulls from them. That's all he does. He doesn't really come up with anything original. Except his original character, which just looks like yet another typical furry OC.
Yeah.
Literally every single furry OC that exists on the planet has the weird, like, mohawk tuft of hair between the large ears and the muzzle, and the large exaggerated tail and all that shit. Like, literally, my oldest brother Leaf and I, we share the same issue with Kyler, and the same frustrations, and the same views. And he described the main problem of Kyler so perfectly, and that's that he has main character syndrome.
That's kind of accurate. That actually perfectly explains how he's like, you know, you don't have to continue working on the mod. I'll do it the rest of my life. I'm like,
it was the best thing I've heard in a long time, because it's the perfect description. Mix that with a bit of just flat character, and you get Kyler. Oh, I forgot. It's main character syndrome, flat character syndrome, like your brain is the flat Earth, and then also furry.
Are you saying flat character syndrome as in he's just like not very interesting, or is
Flat as in he is a very one-dimensional person. And by that I mean there's no depth to his thought and like character
okay?
whenever he presents it to people. So like him as a person, he's very what you see is what you get, and his like if you were to actually be told the daily grind, there's just something about it. Like it's a pretty lengthy, complicated story. It takes him about 2 hours to tell you. And that's if you're lucky enough to have him not go on like 500 tangents along the way. It's just it very much ties into his main character syndrome and the fact that literally the entire story is just his weird way of telling his life experiences and beliefs, and with rhythm, tempo being his main characters in the comic, and then also just flat and the fact that he feels like he's coming up with something revolutionary and original, but it's just kind of got like tropes like anything else. There's nothing really like actually original and unique about it. It's like you get like standard assets, like something mass produced and given to you, and then you're told to just like reorganize it in a unique pattern. That's basically all he's done. He's just taken tropey building blocks and
He's got the plot wheel. Like it's like how they
story.
do the episodes of SpongeBob with like the plot wheel. There's like they spin a wheel and like, okay, let's put this together with that, and then.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna put the file in Sunshine Hut Help because I don't know why I can't do water tonight.
I mean, they might have been. Honestly, these people get so much more done than we do. See, it's also kind of draining whenever you see everybody else making leagues more progress than you are. Like, I know K's was like the one to, like, paramount example because it kind of like braided all over it. That was just a really bad day for me, but like, it's kind of everything.
Also, to be fair, Kaze does have source code to work with, doesn't have to decompile anything. He's also like a completely. He's also
because that's understandable. It's that he also does modeling and sound effects and everything. Like, that mod is private to him, and he's managing to get more done than all of us combined. Like the guy's like doing animations, he's doing models, he's doing texture effects. He's doing everything.
He's the one-man band, and we are a group of instruments, if that makes sense.
We're a group of $50 Casio, or however it's pronounced, instruments that you can get at a dollar store.
Yeah.
But Case, literally over like a year time span, has managed to get almost halfway through developing what's basically an entire unique game. Like, the man has literally been replacing everything. Even, like, I believe even Mario's model has been upgraded. Like that.
shit's insane. Man's literally making Mario 64 too.
Which I understand K's gets like his Patreon stuff, and he's paid in a way where he can really work on it full time. But even if you scale it back to the same part-time hours that we have, the man is still doing leagues work. And then in the case of like these geek comps, these people have their jobs and they're still chugging along. It just feels like so ever since the demo came out, and even a bit before that, we've just been at this standstill. Like, the things that I work on and the things that the rest of us work on are ultimately just fruitless extras that aren't going to mean anything because we can't actually use them at all.
Sorry, what were you saying for a second? I was busy typing something. My brain couldn't.
I was just drinking some depresso espresso, that's all.
Alright.
Anyway, no, but what I was saying is that, like, it just feels like everything that we've been doing since the demo came out has been pointless and fruitless and just extremities because they're never going to be able to get put to use anyway. It's just wasted time. Because, like, think of, like, just...
I mean, I feel like
really,
you could say that about everything before the demo released as well.
Because, like, just think about, like, the Shine boss I'm doing. Like, it's not really ever going to get used, is it? We're never really going to get to that point. It's just going to exist. It's a little show-off. Oh, yeah, look at the thing I made. And it's never going to serve a purpose.
So are you... So that sounds like the mentality of I'm not going to finish this on your part, too. Right?
Do you like chemistry?
Because, like, that's what somebody would say if they want to give up on something. You know? And I mean, I'd be fine giving up on this, honestly.
Yeah.
This.
I mean, it's what I've been feeling for a while. I've just been putting it aside because I've been hopeful that it would turn around.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's turning around. I've always thought we wouldn't be able to hit anything more than 80 shines. I've been saying that since the beginning, pretty much. But...
I mean, with the way the team's going, 80 shines is out of reach.
Possibly. Because you know what else we could do? We could just scrap the idea of Eclipse entirely, and we could just make a little hack, publish that, and then just be done.
It's just, like, it's frustrating, because when the demo, like, right before and after the demo came out, it actually felt like we had something with all the people joining, and Kyler's temporary engagement, and just the overall hustle and bustle of our dev team. It actually felt like we managed to break some ground, and then we just plateaued.
Okay, so Tempo asked Josh if there's any ideas he has for him increasing his workload.
I'm confused. Does he mean him or me?
Oh, yeah, Josh. He asked me to tell you, or ask you, rather, like, how can Tempo increase his workload?
I don't think it's really that he can increase his workflow. It's more of like a himself issue, less than his workflow, you know.
Okay, let me put it this way, okay? So imagine you've got like what's the best way to put this?
Honestly, I guess, but it's unfortunately being used. Why?
Imagine
I just need
you've
like
got
a
a
tiny
car
bit.
and you're trying to reach a destination at a certain point in time.
A
And
tablespoon.
right now, Kyler's trying to find a way to make his car faster so he can get to the destination point quicker. But the issue is he doesn't have any gas in his tank in the first place. So he's going nowhere.
That's kind of true.
In that same way, he's not gonna. His workflow doesn't matter for shit if he's not actually working in the first place.
It's weird, crazy.
So, I don't care about how fast his workflow is. I care about him actually working in the first place.
Yeah.
As for his workflow, he could easily improve that by going online and looking at tutorials for modeling techniques on Blender. But then again, he's not going to do that.
I think he's plenty fine at modeling and stuff. I think it's just him dedicating himself to it rather than the billion other things. And like, I'm not gonna say that I'm not guilty of the same thing. I mean, because I've been practicing Metroid Prime 2 randomizer with the buddy, and also I've just like been really enjoying being a college student and having a college life and stuff, you know.
I mean, where's the like, it's wireless, right?
Yeah, where's the... It's in my laptop.
Why do you use it?
Because it's the only one I have. Because my other one I lost this part too. And I don't know if I can even get another one.
He also feels like he's drowning, so that's another one reason why he's not really doing a lot.
Drowning with what though?
Drowning is
There's
gay.
other projects which are, I don't know. You
From
can
what
argue
Josh
their
is saying, it
importance.
doesn't sound like he's even working on the other projects.
I do-
hold on.
He's drowning himself in
Can you
fake.
say that again?
He's drowning himself in fake water or something.
Alright, so he says he feels like he's drowning because... Hold on. I need to make sure I get this right.
Did anyone hear it?
I'm working on 3 big projects simultaneously
Hmm.
and working. So, and also TCRF is probably one of the projects, but yeah, that's the reason.
I mean, that's his fault though.
Yeah.
He's the one who started them while
Yeah.
already having Eclipse in development. I don't see the weight in that argument. It's just an excuse. That's all it is. A decorated excuse. Whenever I started working on Junior's Toolbox and I was working on Gecko Loader and things like that, I was working on those and am working on those because they're related to Eclipse and the development of the project. Ratatouille, TCRF, you know, Sonic likes Legos, this thing that he just signed himself up for. Those are all choices that he made as an individual after the fact of Eclipse. Those were things that he knew the consequences of, and he still chose to do them. So that's on him that he feels like he's drowning.
I think it sounds like he's just like allergic to long-term commitments. That's what it sounds like, too.
Pretty much.
Because like it sounds like he can commit himself to something for a little bit, but
The only thing that I know of that he can commit himself to long term is Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's because I'm sure he would like to fuck him. He says he's asexual, but in reality, he just only likes Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, technically that is a sexuality, can't it be?
I'm telling you, this man's addicted to Sonic. Now, I generally try to not complain about Kyler, just because there is that little bit of it being like, okay, I'm not gonna bug you, but like, he needs to also understand that whenever the topic does come up, to like, not expect me to be quiet about it, because it's an actual issue I have.
Do you think that he should take a break from some of his other projects to work on Eclipse more?
I mean, if he takes a break from one project, he'll just start up a new one. It's what it sounds like.
What I think is that he should have never committed to those in the first place if he was expecting Eclipse to remain healthy.
Yeah.
So what he needs to understand is that if he wants to continue with these, that I am reaching burnout and the project is going to reach death.
So what would you want him to do?
Dude? Did I?
Like, can you tell me like a specific thing you want him to do?
Crap. I heard them over.
What I want from Kyler
No, my AirPods.
is I want him to stop hip,
Yeah.
like just hip hopping along the project.
I have to do it.
I want him to make a
I
dedicated
have to do the
choice.
same.
You know, is he gonna actually stick to Eclipse and work on it, or is he going to move on to other projects? Because he's sitting here with the daily grind. He's got the Ratatouille TCRF page, which, unlike what he wants to make us believe, is going to take him weeks to finish. And then he's got this Sonic project that he's doing. He also likes to do art. He plays games all the time and watches YouTube. And the way I see it, he's either got to actually put in time to Eclipse, or he's going to have to let the project die, because he can't expect to be able to just leave it running and not put anything into it. He's the person who started the mod, and he's the one who needs to finish it.
And I mean, if you say that, he's just gonna say, "Yeah, I will finish it in 300 years." You know.
The way I see this project is that it never would have happened if Kyler hadn't started it, because literally the entire reason this happened is because Kyler was asking me about the light circle one morning. And so I went into the kitchen with my laptop, which ran at 5 FPS, and I made a little code that would modify the size and position of it and things like that. And then he went, "Oh wow, let's make a mod." If he hadn't done that, I literally would have just moved on. I never would have started this. So he's the one responsible for this project even existing.
Yeah.
Tyler's preference really leaks into this channel, though. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Sunshine, 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 you know.
Huh?
Sonic, Ratatouille, trailer, Sonic, Sonic,
Oh, you talking about the emotes?
sunshine, sunshine. No, just the channel.
Which channel? Oh, okay, the YouTube channel. I
I was
thought you
saying
meant
Tyler's
Discord channel.
I was saying Kyler's preferences really leak into it, because other than arbitrary sunshine videos, you get Sonic, Ratatouille, Sonic, Sonic,
Yeah.
Narnia, Sonic,
See, like when I do
knockoff
YouTube,
Sonic,
I've dedicated
Kirby.
my channel 100% to just Sunshine. So.
and then you get Kirby stuff, Sonic, a Mario Maker 2 level, Sonic.
It's kind of out of place.
Yeah. Hey, Hank. You want to finish watching Hell of a Boss? Gotcha. Wait.
Huh?
Hold on. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
So, Cyrus was in a call, and I did my thing where I just start drawing in the, in Krita, and of course me being me, with how I usually am, I started out by drawing something that was like, I think like this, basically, and Cyrus goes, Josh, what are you drawing? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then
Yay, happy guy.
like a weird worm thing, basically. Kind of ran out of space, though. But yeah,
Too bad. Too bad Twitch can't see this.
Oh, it's fine. It's just lines. They
Yeah,
they
just
won't know.
lines.
They won't know. It was a worm. It was a worm. Were you gaslighting me into to believing I did something against Twitch's policy?
No, because you can't see it. You literally can't even see it on Twitch.
Of course you can. Josh is on Twitch. Right now.
yeah, I'm actually on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wait.
put him on my Twitch, so.
Nice. Yeah, I guess the stream was delayed for me.
No, okay. Large. No.
You forgot to put the lines on the worm.
Yeah. The concern in his voice cracked me up so much. It was great.
Wait, stop BT. What the frick did I? I am so dumb.
Gonna be RIP.
Okay. Hello? What is it invisible? Why is it? Oh, no. No, it exists.
Anyways, I'm back.
Hi, Beck.
So are we gonna watch Hell of a Boss?
As soon as Hank is back.
Oh, yep, forgot about that.
me dreams I'll read you on the other side. So long. Goodbye. We have to finish. It's always diminished. Did I say that right? Anybody else?
Why is it not visible?
Walking in the back.
Man.
I Another one of my reasons why I'm so hesitant to quit Eclipse is just because I've already put like 2 years into this. So the thought of just quitting it all, it's like throwing 2 years out the window.
Yeah, I feel like you put so much more effort into it that like it really would just be all a waste. You know?
Yeah.
Like
but at the same time, the like sunk cost fallacy is still like, you know, a fallacy. If it's something that's like not good to maintain, then don't maintain it. You know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just like that's still 2
'Cause there's
years
nothing wrong
of my life that I could have put into other things.
like a randomizer.
I mean, yeah, that's not wrong. Although it kind of does sort of defeat the point.
Because the randomizer is pretty easy to do, you know? At least in comparison to Eclipse, which is a bunch of custom this, that, and the other. Plus, a lot of the... Even if you feel guilty about, like, just stopping, you could still reuse a lot of the custom code for a randomizer, you know? Like, you could add custom characters to a randomizer with custom physics and shit, you know? You could add custom movesets to a randomizer, randomize flood movement set, so you could still have the... You know, I think you could definitely make it work with the randomizer. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You might want to stop streaming my screen for now just because it is hell of a boss, so it might not be so Twitch friendly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. I can just...
Hopefully I'll be able to remember which episode we were on. Oh, I'll have to watch that.
For the record,
first.
Josh, do you still think you'll make a randomizer?
What?
Do you still think you'll make a randomizer? Because I'd
Oh
totally
yeah,
love
if
that.
I get paid to do something, I'm gonna do it, because to
Awesome.
me that's worth it.
Because I'd happily pay you, like, solid 500 to 1,000.
Yeah. This voice. See, I would totally get some of these shirts, but like that's not the kind of stuff I can have in my mom's house. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" Except without the bad language.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But like straight up, I would get like the Stolas shirts, and then I would also get like the Octavia one. Maybe like the Blitzo one and the like Alistair one. The rest are kind of meh.
I don't know. I feel like I would never wear anything that was YouTube stuff.
I mean, Hell of a Boss is different. Like this is straight up like professional grade TV show being animated by like independent animators, and the creator of Hell of a Boss, who goes by Vivzy Pop here, her previous like related show, because they take place in the same universe, Has Been Hotel, was actually picked up by like a official TV like broadcasting studio, and they're making episodes for it right now. So I wouldn't just call it a YouTube thing.
Okay.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying okay.
Okay. The deer character from the Heroes who's always like, "Oh, yeah."
So is that stock photo legit just a part of it? Is that all just legit part of the animation?
Okay, all the stuff like these images and stuff, no, but what's playing behind it is an actual episode from the show.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I for such a highly produced thing, I'm surprised they just put up stock photo over it.
Anyways, yeah, because we watched this. I believe we were here. Episode 6.
Why is it not showing up? Oh, it's there. Oh no, it is there. Okay. I guess I just don't see it. Alright, well,
I'm sorry.
I think I am going to end my stream now, because now's probably a good time.
Alright. See ya, YouTube.
And unless I, yeah, I'll just end it.
Bye, YouTube.
Yeah, goodbye. And thank
Bye.
you all for watching, if you decided to watch this.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed the drama.
And if you feel like you can help, why not contact us?
Oh, I don't know. We're
Whatever.
pretty good. It's fine.
Alright.
Anyways, bye.